Hello, this is MayOrMayNotBeAHuman. Last time on Animation for Dummies, we looked at various ways that you can create shapes. Today we are going to be looking at the different properties of shapes. Now, for instance, if I have a circle created with this thing that we looked at last time, you'll notice here right below they have these various options you can select, like draw a shape, hold shift to constrain, and alt to center. You may be wondering what that means. These are actually pretty important to know. Some other things that you'll look at, you can see, are autofill and auto stroke. What that does is automatically create a stroke for the shape, or fill the shape. So you see now that didn't have any color. Now it doesn't have any color, but it does have a stroke. And those are some ways that you can do that. Now, if you're constraining a shape, what that does is it creates a perfect circle. So you can see I can't actually change the shape itself. I can just move it around like this and make it bigger. And I am actually pressing shift. Now, that's an example of that. Another thing you can do is center it. So I'm not quite sure what this is doing. One second. Okay, sorry about that. I figured out what that does. When you're creating a shape normally, you drag it in sort of like a box shape like this, and it will fill the corners with the circle, which doesn't make any sense, but that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is pressing Alt to center it, and that automatically defines that point as the radius or the origin of the circle. So as I pull it out, it'll scale it away from the center, and that's how that works. Now you can use both of these tools at once and create a perfect shape that is brought out from the center, like so. Now that's really handy, just saying. Now I'm going to go into more detail about some different things you can do once you've selected a shape. Here's a paint bucket, and you can click on what you have selected already. Now, once you've selected a different color, once you have selected the shape, you can use this to paint it, like so. So that's cool. Another thing you can do is click create. You can select some already defined points. Now here's something that might not make sense to you guys, and I'll explain. Once you've selected points, the normal way of making a shape is by connecting points in a circle like so. There's another way of doing it. You can click on already existing points and click this button, which is create shape. Now this way, it creates the shape without actually any filling. So you can see it's created this sort of black line, but it's not filled in. So now I can edit this shape and do that, and it's already selected as a shape. And I didn't just create a new shape, it was already in existence. So that's pretty cool. This means that you can create lines and have them show up without having to actually delete a point from the side of a circle, like so. See, watch. You can do this, and then you can do this, and normally that would be how you make a line. So this is a quicker way of doing that. Now, here's another thing I'd like to show you. File. If you click on File, there's a button called Preview. It's Control R. Now what it does is it shows you what actually will show up when you are editing it. So it won't show anything like lines that aren't filled in or anything like that. So as you can see, this line is invisible because it doesn't have any sort of depth to it at all. It's just a non-existent line. Now, there is a way to fix that, and I'm going to go into some stuff that you guys might not understand. I'm going to uncheck beginner's mode. Now, don't freak out, okay? Most of these tools you won't need to use for a while, but I'm just going to show you how one of them works, and it's pretty cool. This is the line width tool. Now, once you've selected points, using the line width tool, you can increase or decrease the width of the line. Yet for some reason it's not working. Now I'll do that again. Now see, this increases or decreases the breadth of the line. That's very handy. You can also do it to one individual point instead of just the whole shape. So if I click on this, I can make this corner sharper and this corner smaller, and you can use this to make some pretty complex shadows without even actually creating an entirely new shape just for that shadow. So that's neat. At this point, I'm just sort of showing you guys random stuff because I'm running out of material. Next time we're going to go into some of the fancy stuff down in this area and what all these things are. So this is May or May Not Be a Human. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I've been blabbing on and on. Like if you like this video and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.